What's up, everybody? It's your girl Kiwan, and I am back with Married to Medicine Season 11, Part 1 Reunion. Um, so the reunion was pretty good. I'm gonna say that the reunion to me was pretty good, but you've seen clearly there are some things. There are just some things that I just. Anyway, my first question is, why does Jack and Simone always have to have a first seat? But whatever. Phaedra's missing. Toya says she asked Phaedra to come, and Phaedra says she will never help this group ever in life again. Don't ask me, ask Jesus. So we get a never before scene with Phaedra. Phaedra said that these women are angry. She said she's happy to be leaving this group. She said they are demonic minions of hell. They are trashy. She didn't learn anything from this group. And I was like, and there you have it. And to be honest, I really wasn't mad because this is typically how Heavenly Simone and Jackie's behavior is towards other women. It is very elitist like, and they cannot handle it. Although I don't like Phaedra. I cannot stand her. Phaedra was eating them up, and I wasn't mad at this point. So everybody just went, oh my God, like, really? Because clearly she wasn't lying, because look how y'all decides who gang up on Sweet Tea. Like, y'all literally gangs up on her. Heavenly it wasn't nothing. Anytime, there was that conversation, Sweet Tea started talking or going, back and forth with somebody, Heavenly saying something like, girl, shut up. It was just annoying to me. Like, this whole reunion annoyed the hell out of me, which is why it was pretty good. And so it just feels like they keep trying to play in our face. And at the end of the day, I'm just glad that this lady and her stupid husband is leaving. Let's be clear, I do not like Dr. Greg, but I actually like Sweet Tea. But again, you cannot be in a space where people don't want you. And they have showed you that they don't want you there. They got what they needed. They got what they needed out of you. Move forward. Just keep moving. It is what it is. I wouldn't even go back. That's crazy. Anyway, Heavenly says Phaedra said to invite Apollo. She did agree. Phaedra did agree to invite Apollo, but your intention was still to make her look bad based on a comment that she made or whatever else. You still was trying to make her look bad. I just don't understand why she have to take some type of accountability for inviting Shrek or whatever that man name is. She's a single woman. She can do whatever she want to do. So yeah, she probably thought Apollo was coming in. She probably thought Apollo was going to bring Shireen. And guess what? I'm going to bring somebody. So, draw for uno. Okay. So, she said she did say, wait a minute. Oh, so I feel like, let me tell y'all this. Heavenly asked Phaedra about inviting Apollo because she not like people like Sweet Tea where you can just bring somebody along and Sweet Tea just have to deal with it. You knew to ask Phaedra. You knew that. Like, hey, I don't care what nobody's saying. You knew to ask her. You knew to ask her. So, it's obvious that production is definitely trying to give Phaedra the bad edit and try to make it seem like, she wronged the ladies. And they are visibly pissed. And that's fine. It is what it is. You can't do dirt to other people for different people for years and years and years and expect nobody to call y'all out. But also, there's this lack of accountability. So we get to Quad. Quad apologizes to Simone again. Simone said she felt like she didn't owe Quad an apology for Napa. And I was like, you didn't? And so Simone says her having a man and not saying nothing to them is off-putting. And I'm just like, y'all don't even get along like that. So why would she tell you about her husband? Please let it be known, Quad is not my favorite person. I think she's funny. I think she's beautiful. But she is not my favorite person. But at the same time, y'all wronged that girl. And I felt bad for her. And I know, she helped and aid in getting rid of Mariah, and that's a long time ago, and that's fine. This lady don't want to come back. But at the same time, y'all do dirty stuff. Y'all just sat here and talked about Phaedra and how y'all tried to wrong her. And now y'all trying to it's insane. Y'all make it seem like this was Phaedra. So now, all of a sudden, Quad was like, no. Y'all turned around and y'all did the same thing to Quad. Like, that's crazy to me. Y'all keep doing the same thing to each other. And then get to say, oh, it wasn't me. We don't need to take accountability. We gonna push the blame on you. We did something to you, but you have to be responsible and you have to take accountability. That is insane to me. Anyway, so Quad was like, no. She asked Simone, what is the issue? So between her and Simone. And Simone was like, you've been giving us the kiss for years. And I'm like, is she going back to the sister circle thing? And that was a long time ago. And I want to say this lady even apologized for that. Like, that's crazy. So Toya said that they didn't know Simone was going to be asked to leave last year. And I call cap 100%. Y'all knew. Thought y'all had this conversation. Like, I'm so confused. Like, it was just stuff that was just... Like, I felt like they was really playing in our face at this point. So, they was all sitting at the table trying to hold Quad accountable last year, like trying to play her like she was some kid or something. And I'm just like, what is that? Like, what is that about? Like, I just never understood it. Okay. So, Toya says, none of the ladies' apologies was sincere to Quad, and I believe that, and I said that. So now Simone is saying Quad is being secretive about King. Again, why would I tell y'all my business when y'all just threw me away? So Quad and Sweet Tea got into it, and here goes Heavenly. She was like, I'm just like, at this point... The plan is to ignore T and be off-putting to her. So everybody has an issue with her. So she has to take accountability. I'm not sure. Again, this is very similar to what they did to Quad. You bring this lady on. You fluff her up. They created conflict when Quad came back. Y'all wanted conflict and then everything just got out of control, and now all of this falls on Sweet Tea lap. And I'm not here for this. I'm not. Yeah, she may have went on the show and said then I'm still trying to figure out what was the problem between Toya and T, but I'm thinking that's whatever interview she had, telling her what Toya, had her to get into it with Quad. And I was just like, y'all just gonna sit here and gang up on this lady, huh? Y'all really just gonna gang up on Sweet Tea, huh? Like, y'all really... This is a group of women that I promise y'all, I don't even think I want to even watch next season. Until they shake this stuff up or put it on pause, I cannot. Because this was hurtful. It was damaging. Y'all treated this lady like crap. Y'all treated Quad like crap. At one point, y'all treated Toya like crap. Like, I don't understand. Everybody's not perfect. No, I get that. Nobody's perfect. But to be hurtful to this magnitude, to the magnitude we have seen over these past few years, is a mess. And then y'all get mad because Phaedra really was calling it like it goes. And y'all acting flabbergasted because y'all are trash. Let's be clear. You're just trash with MDs attached to it or DDSs attached to it. But let's call it what it is. You heifers are trash. I'm sorry. So Toya have a new house again. She makes a comment. She says she's not living in another woman's home. Girl, what is your problem with this woman? So Toya said she wants to call out Sweet Tea. So apparently she went on the show. Like I said, she went on the show and said, Toya, orchestrated, like really made it orchestrated more issues between T and Quad. And what pissed me off is how Quad tried to flip that shit around. Like, I said I wasn't going. Anyway, so T speaks up and says, she speaks up to talk. She was like, can I speak? Can I speak? She says, Toya says to Sweet T, you're speaking like a child. And T says, because you're always trying to over talk me. And we have seen that. When T first came on, the way Toya was talking to her, we have seen this pattern of behavior that Toya displays with the newbies. Like, look how you would, and I don't like Anila at all, but look how she treated Anila. And look how she treated Audra, whatever her name is, coming on. So it is not far-fetched for me to think that you ain't doing the same thing with Sweet T. So T says when she first came onto the show, she wanted her to get into it. Toya wanted her to get into it with Quad along with Heavenly. They instigated the whole thing. So while this is going on, Heavenly's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Y'all sitting here and lying. Y'all was visibly mad at Quad. And when Quad came to the bachelorette party, Toya was pissed. And she was like, you need to leave. And it was almost like you son T for Quad to leave. And I don't even think she wanted her to leave, but to the group, if it's causing chaos, she just went along with it. She was like, well, I think it's best that you leave. So Quad tells T she's T tells Quad, they've been wanting us to have an issue. And of course, Quad starts to roll her eyes. And so every time T speaks, everybody's either rolling their eyes, they're ignoring her. Quad tells T, you fell for the bait last year at the bachelorette party because you went along with them throwing me out. And so she did explain herself. But you came into this lady's bachelorette party without her knowing. But it's not like she was like, get the fuck out. She said, no, I think it's best. And then you tried to top it off and say, I came bearing gifts. You shouldn't have came. Like, I don't understand. Again, wrongdoing, no accountability. But we're going to put this on Sweet T's lap because she's the easy target. And that's what that felt like to me. And again, I did not like it. But it is what it is. So Toya tells T she's not taking accountability for what? Tell me, what did she do exactly? Anyway, Simone goes to T. This is the other one. You really playing in this lady face. I'm coming to you as a big sister. It was like you talking to this lady like she's slow. You talking to her as if, like, if I come and talk to you like this, maybe you can say what you've done. And so I'm coming to you as a big sister, and I just want, basically, I'm here to hold you accountable, but I'm going to be light. I'm not going to yell. And so Toya was like, well, ain't that a beat? I was the big sister yet last year. I was the only one in your, with you when everybody around here made you cry. This is what I'm talking about. And the whole time, I'm going to tell y'all this. The whole time Toya had issue with Sweet T, she never looked at her. She looked this way the whole time. Like, I felt like you was like, I'm not giving you any energy, because that's what it was. And then at the same time, you didn't want to give her energy, but at the same time, you knew she was telling the truth. I believe every word Sweet T is saying. So anyway, Toya keeps saying that Sweet T is just throwing things out there. Okay. I'm still confused. At this point, I'm really confused. So I just need to know, what is Sweet T doing exactly? She defends herself. It's a problem. She yells back at y'all. Or she, if she talks to y'all, she come at y'all. She's being combative. She's acting like a child. Even when she first came on, y'all laughed at her. Y'all talked about her. It was like, it was just unnecessary. Like, we know she don't know how to dress. Okay, it's not like y'all knew how to dress on y'all first, second, and third season coming on. Okay, So I'm just trying to figure out what the entire hell is the problem. Y'all want her gone, and that's just the bottom line. Y'all have no usage for her, so y'all gonna treat her, y'all gonna be really off-putting to her and treat her as if she doesn't exist. Because even as they were talking, they was talking amongst each other, but they didn't have any. It was like Jackie Simone. It to me, it's like the only people that exist right now is Jackie Simone, Quad, Heavenly, and Toya, and barely Contessa. They have pushed her on the outs, and it's very clear. Like, if you didn't see it, it was there. So anyway, Contessa, we get in her confessional. Contessa said the relationship with her and Heavenly was hurtful, and this was all over TV. Heavenly says she don't know, who Contessa is sometimes, and she said, I don't even know when Contessa is always telling the truth. So Contessa, I am here to say, you put y'all business out there. You kept talking about y'all business. You and Scott kept arguing about your business. Somebody asked Heavenly a question, and she answered the question. Now, should Heavenly probably say, you know what, I don't know? Then yeah. But you were mad because she answered the question, and she answered it truthfully. And you have all of this smoke for her. So I don't understand. Y'all know how I feel about Heavenly. Y'all know how I feel about her. And do I think she need to be on her platform talking about that stuff? No. But at the same time, I think that Contessa really needs to own responsibility, because this was displayed that whole season. They talked about it. They argued about it. She talked to the girl like she was lashing out. And I want to say she had been lashing out seasons prior, but it just didn't come out until that particular season. Anyway, Contessa says that her marriage is stronger than ever. But again, that's a standard housewife saying that they use when sugar ain't sweet. Okay? So she said that they started going to therapy, which is good. If y'all have, that's a good thing. But it is what it is. Only time will tell. So Andy tells Heavenly to stop talking on her platform. And that's another thing. She constantly gets on her platform and beats people up and throws stuff out there and say things, and then I'm going to take it back. And it's like, I do not understand. I don't understand. How is she able to do this? So yeah, now everybody goes on their platform. Sweet Tea has a platform, but I haven't listened to it. I don't even listen to Heavenly's platform or anybody else's. If it's mess outside of what I get to see on TV, I don't even go to it. So, Contessa says all the streets are saying stuff about Damon. The ATL streets are talking about Damon. I guess possibly some cheatation. And she was saying the mixed child or whatever. So the ladies are saying they heard some rumblings about Damon, and Heavenly think that this is crazy, and this is where the episode ends. And I was just like, and I did say I was going to talk about the fashions, but I'm honestly, y'all, I can't. I ain't. It's too much. I will wrap up how I really feel, and I have said how I feel. But y'all probably don't want to know how I feel once the last reunion air. But anyway, if I didn't say it in the beginning, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video that I drop. And make sure that you guys are liking the video so I can stay in the algorithm. I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to the ones that have been around. I hope y'all like my content. Let me know what y'all think. And I am out, and I will see y'all tomorrow. I want to say with Love and Hip Hop Miami. Bye.